Hey guys, this is Darryl. Um, I'm a first year student at the Humber Business School at Lakeshore, currently in my second semester doing my Global Business Management course. And the reason I'm here today is to talk to you all about body talk, the self expression through tattoos and piercings. Well, to start off with, no, I do not have any tattoos. The only ones I've ever had are those that were like temporary, the ones which you used to get free with the bubble gum, which you could put like dragons and snakes on your arm and on your face and on your neck. But yeah, I don't have any permanent tattoo or piercings as of now. I was considering one, especially the one with the ones on your arm, like with an angel and stuff like that. But there was this topic by the Humber Health Federation, Student Health Corporation actually, which came out and looking at this topic and doing some research on it just to send in a submission, I actually got to know a lot about these tattoos, and I'm kind of apprehensive of the fact of actually putting on a tattoo right now. So I'd like to share some information with all of y'all who probably have tattoos or are considering some in the future to weigh these options before making any decision. Um, well, um, how do I start? First of all, kudos and to the Humber Student Health Federation for doing such a fantastic job so far. Um, to start off with this topic and be really brief as possible, I would just like to say that I researched a lot on the tattoos and piercings, and believe it or not, there are so many instances and incidents where people have used needles and syringes, and what's happened is that these carry several risks because they include transmission of things like hepatitis, tuberculosis, possibly even HIV, which may happen in the long run, or for that matter, even in the short run actually, because what happens is blood transfusion through used syringes and needles actually causes blood to be transfused from someone else into your blood when you go for the cheap alternative of tattoos um, or tattooing at such parlors. And what happens is that it can even lead to transmission of syphilis, hepatitis B, and infectious organisms into your bloodstream. Now, I know of a few people who have also had allergic reactions. They have gone to parlors where they have used new syringes, new needles, but because of the ink actually being etched into your skin, they've actually experienced numb, like dead skin cells, and they've gone all allergic to it and got really, really bad rashes. Um, there haven't been confirmed studies up to 100% extent, but there have been certain research studies that have suggested that it has also led to cancer in the long run, which they are still scientifically, I guess, studying. Uh, Let me just go quickly through the questions, which I hope will help you all guys. Another thing would be getting a job. Now, if you're going to have a tattoo which is pretty obvious and probably on your neck or on your face and it looks pretty awkward, of a spider or a rock band, now I'm a little apprehensive of the fact that that might not fetch me a job because, especially in the corporate world, you can't have these things all around you. You, I mean, you got to be careful in the beginning itself to have an expert do it for you, but you can't have this because there's always a risk of you losing the job or not even making the interview. Another apprehension that I had was after researching a lot on the net is that getting it off, getting a permanent tattoo off, actually takes a laser operation to be done. And if you don't get like a good doctor or a good medical person to actually get this done, what happens is that it leaves a very, very big scar on your skin, which kind of sucks if you ask me. Um, Another topic I would like to speak about is ear gouging and stretching the earlobe actually to accommodate these large rings, which is kind of taboo in some nations, and especially in Africa, where they consider it a tradition for their women. Well, you got to be careful and get it done by an expert again, because if you see pus and blood actually coming out from the earlobes, there is definitely something wrong. My suggestion: just be careful. Consider and weigh the options, what I've just said, and probably research a lot on these certain tattoos and piercings. I know it defines who we are, it defines our style, and speaks a lot about our personality. But make sure the person is a professional, hygienic in his. If you really have to, well, go ahead with the tattoo. Make sure he's hygienic in his conditions in which he's operating and getting these tattoos done. And I would recommend staying away from it as per my view. But if you're really going for it, just remember one thing: do not go for the cheapest option. Do not. This is not something where you have to crib on money about. and because one wrong move could probably ruin your entire life. So go for the right option, go for the right remedies, but at the same time, please be careful and don't make money a priority over here. Get a good person to actually, and a professional person to get your tattoos done. Till then, it's Darryl signing off. Have a great day from the Humber College for the Students Health Federation. Take care, guys.